Alright, so
2-2 on Brock Holt. And hooked into right field, a base hit there. Going to hold the runner at third. Oh, quick flip there, and they got him. What a play! What a play! What a play!
First pitch is moments away from Southern California. It's the Giants and the Dodgers, and it's next on the show.
this is a key game because this is a Scully tribute game.
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the defending world champion San Francisco Giants and their bitter rivals to the south, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants. As manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against the 2012 Major League ERA leader, the former Cy Young Award winner Clayton Kershaw.
Except they're wearing their orange jerseys.
First pitch coming up as the leadoff man Melky Cabrera settles in to get us started.
Melky Cabrera.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Heath here is there to make the catch, and Cabrera's gone for the first out of the game.
One of the keys to the game for this guy is going to be getting out early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Fully in from right field, so if you're trying to go right field with a home run, you're not going to get it.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike two now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Hey, so much for having to protect on an 0-2 count. This guy takes a huge rip at this ball and squares it up nicely. Just a tough break for him that he hit it right at someone.
Ooh, nice catch.
Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. Now the first pitch. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Giants nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. They'll match up against a guy who won his second World Series title and authored a perfect game in 2012. Not a bad year for the veteran right-hander Matt Cain. Jordan Pacheco will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And the bottom of the first will start with a home run. It's a solo home run for Jordan Pacheco. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, that works.
gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
How far back did that go? Not bad.
Jamie Carroll will stand in.
Very nice.
First offering on the way. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
So when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
There you see one of the best swings in baseball. Look pretty ugly. That's what this guy can do to you.
Yep.
Foul back.
93 in the game.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Threw us 5 pitches for a bat to make it faster.
Ready with another 0-2. Line hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Good try.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Steer. First pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll just fight this one off as it's shot foul. Now the swing, and he just fouls this one away. On the ground for Crawford, this could be two. Scudero on the belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning.
But,
So
Pacheco.
the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now, the starting third baseman on last year's NL All-Star team. Rounded to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Angel Pagan will be the batter. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Had to go for that one.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit. Cody Ross steps in now.
Center fielder, Cody Ross.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's shot foul. Fouled straight back. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Martin able to look this one in for out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the ball hit the score. Cesar's Turris will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Justin Scully tribute game. Giants
And now a pitch on the way.
Dodgers.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin. Now the pitch. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep him getting out on the front foot.
Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away. Matt down to get his first chance now. Trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men
I
out.
don't know who this guy is. It's not down.
In the air, down the left field line and deep.
My God.
Cabrera retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A good inning there for Matt Kane. His club trails 1-0. Leading off with his back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Slider that time as it hit on the ground, but foul. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fairly deep center field. Kim is going to get back and put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Matt Keane will dig in here. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Melky Cabrera will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Center field. Him is underneath this one as he cuts this one away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. A.J. Pollock makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. This is hit fairly well out toward left center. There to take it is Ross, and he's got it for the first out. shot at it here. And this is far off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. This for Scudero at second. And Scudero will look this one in for out number 2. Jordan Pacheco will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
In the game.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Well, it's never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here.
Rotten strike.
Jamie Carroll will stand in. Base hit his first time around. Swinging a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Swinging a ball shot foul down the left side. And this ball is lined into right field, and he's got himself his second hit of the afternoon. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one.
Pacheco made a mistake because he didn't think that was going to be a base hit.
Marco Scudero started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Yep.
First pitch coming. Swinging a line drive to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
If you remember, Kershaw had 5 shutouts last year to lead all of baseball. They haven't touched him in this one either.
First pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber pull that badly, but he was tied up and knocked that time. 2 away now. Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And Sandoval's aboard a base hit.
He held him to just a single.
Angel Pagan will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Angel Pagan.
I think he might have lost.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw goes the short way to Carroll for the force, and that ends the inning. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. They lead it 1-0. And there is Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
Just that one run.
Swinging a ball shot foul down the left side.
Now it's Pacheco going deep first inning.
missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Steer. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And they'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming from Kane. And a bouncing ball, foul.
That's pitch 5, so because of that, we are going to have forward to the next inning.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Cody Ross will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Now here's the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one.
Then you get 5 pitches. Okay, so we went backward.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Pops him up behind the bag at second, and the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Brandon Crawford will try it again. He flew out his first time. Foul back.
Gotta go up the ladder.
Now here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, that's the next one.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and it's up to a good hitting pitcher now in Matt Cain.
Really?
First pitch coming. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Through to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Russell Martin will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, 5. To the 5.
Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1.
Okay, skip your back.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Matt Downs to dig in here. Flew out his first time around. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
Yeah, I figured he
The
would
pitch.
fix it.
And quick wrist here as this is yanked down the third base line. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. In front of the changeup there is this shot foul at home plate. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Melky Cabrera will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground is short. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in to find second baseman Marco Scutaro. Swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. And now we see Ronald Belisario starting to get loose in the Dodger bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh yeah, fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first down. Buster Posey will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this is hit well towards the hole. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But foul.
Down the line. I was right near the dugout.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's Carroll on the first. It's a double play. If their woes continue, the inning is over. Giants lead 1. They're down 1-0.
Perfectly placed.
Clayton Kershaw will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Giants have more hits, but you
Now
gotta
first
remember.
pitch. Right
I've
back
6
at it
innings.
now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here. 0-1.
Yeah, Veterans had 5 hits through 6 innings. Dodgers have it.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. And the throw on by Scutaro is in time for route number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
First pitch here is another ground ball. This one over to third base. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away. Jamie Carroll will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now a hard liner towards short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Proper try. You gotta give him credit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen.
1-0 Dodgers.
He's set, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. retire the side. And so no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Angel Pagan will stand in here to start the seventh in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
I see so.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Cody Rock will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Lucky to make contact on that one as it's shot foul. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, these guys got in the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning turned out to be no exception.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to take it is Carroll. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at Andre Ethier leading off when we come back. But they're on top 1-0. And there is Andre Ethier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out. Cesar's Turret will strike forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Russell Martin will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ball shot foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
And really, both of these starters are just dominating out there right now.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's a fastball that's swung on and hit pretty well out to the left field. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. John Mayberry will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
John Mayberry Jr.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All afternoon long, this is what we've seen. Guys have just dug their own hole up there by going out for pitches that aren't strikes.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Not a good idea in my
So
mind.
he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Scott Ilford will get the assignment on the mound here, as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Matt Keane will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Joaquin Arias will grab a bat and loosen up here, as he'll bat for the pitcher Kane here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Grounded foul. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
And this is really one of the first times today he's made a mistake out over the middle of the plate. When that happens, you don't have to ask this guy twice to jump all over it. He drives it for a double.
Melky Cabrera will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Well, if he can hit it deep, run.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had the distance, but it's foul.
Wow. It was down the line, and I thought that was gone. Yahoo! No.
Good fighting slider there, hit on the ground down to third.
Home run play.
This throw gets him one down.
That's what we play.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Well, it worked.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he has just given them the lead late, as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
He's not wasting any time here in this at-bat. He gets a first pitch fastball, he just rips it right down the line. That's all about looking for one pitch and doing something with it once you get it. Drives in the run as well.
Ronald Belisario will get the call here, as they'll take over with one gone in the top of the eighth. Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Posey.
A two-run shot for Buster Posey, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Posey, but he's back.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
New pitcher making his way into the line score now will be the right-hander Matt Guerrier that gets the ball. Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him as they start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. this one. Big swing and a miss with the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Dodgers 1. John Mayberry will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 15.
Yeah, that's the fun in the game.
Mayberry Jr. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over on the mound, and it's the veteran left-hander Jeremy Apfel. Matt Down will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Pitcher will back third, so we'll see what happens.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And now on 0-2, I think you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it.
Got him.
This is a guy that was a big part of their run to the World Series title last year, so they made it a pretty big priority to get him back in the fold once his contract expired at the end of last year. I think both sides have got to be happy with the things worked out.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now here's the ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Matt Clear will stand in now and should be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
No, he's not.
Luis Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Luis Cruz. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Jordan Pacheco will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Okay.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he can turn to here.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. There's over Tudor for the fourth, and that ends the inning. We'll see 2010 postseason hero Cody Ross when we return. We've played 8 full. Giants out in front here, 4-1.
Well, I'm gonna go with Lee.
Brandon Lee come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And the 9th inning will get underway here with a swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Brandon Crawford will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. John Mayberry will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Nice and more crowd. Wow.
Here's the first offering. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. 0-1. Boy,
It's hard to put a guy like that.
not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here.
Who's for who?
Sergio Romo is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Andre Ethier will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the attack.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Cesar's Turris is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And it's going to be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
They tried. But efforts are still limited. So Patrick wins the Finn Scully Memorial game.
Before we take our lead, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Matt Cain. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 13, the show. To find out more, head to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 4-2. So long from Southern California.
For the Dodgers, 2 runs.
I don't get the whole.
No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Temper for chair, let's see.
Our ticket attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.